Monkey King: The Evolution in Cinema.
If you consider yourself a true cinema enthusiast, it's impossible not to know Sun Wukong, better known as Monkey King. An icon in both Chinese and international cinema, he has been prominent for many years, and to this day, his presence on the big screen remains entirely intact. We assume you know the character, what he embodies. But what can you tell me about the ancient versions of Sun Wukong? What can you share about his early adaptations? These are challenging questions, aren't they? In this brief presentation from Movies XD, we've crafted a short history that will answer those questions you might not have reconsidered about this cinematic gem. Join me in exploring this incredible story. Let's start with the first point.
Classic adaptations, 1900 to 1950.
The evolution of Sun Wukong in cinema began in the early decades of the 20th century, when cinematic adaptations in China were still in their early stages. During this period, Chinese films focused on presenting the journey to the West story in a rudimentary manner, taking advantage of the technological limitations of the time. Cinematic techniques were simple, but these early representations helped establish the foundation for the later popularity of the Monkey King on the big screen. The novel Journey to the West, written during the Ming Dynasty in the 16th century, provided Chinese filmmakers with a rich source of material to adapt. However, films of that era often faced technical challenges, such as the lack of synchronized sound and the absence of advanced special effects. Despite these limitations, classic adaptations laid the groundwork for the cinematic narrative of the Monkey King and helped solidify his presence in Chinese cinematic culture. In early films, the focus centered on the central story of the monk Xuanzang's quest to the West for sacred scriptures. Sun Wukong, the monk's clever and powerful companion, emerged as a shrewd and formidable character. However, technical constraints limited the portrayal of his full magical abilities and complex personality. Despite these limitations, these pioneering films played a crucial role in establishing the Monkey King as a legendary character on screen. With this, the movie industry proceeded with something that moved the legendary character further. The pinnacle of Sun Wukong's representation on the small screen arrived in 1986, with the Chinese television series Journey to the West. Directed by Yang Ji, this TV adaptation became a cultural phenomenon and left an indelible mark on the portrayal of the Monkey King. The series comprised 25 episodes, narrating the journey of the monk Xuanzang with his three companions, including the irreverent Sun Wukong. Liu Xiaoling Tong, the actor who portrayed Sun Wukong, became iconic in the role, and his performance is remembered as one of the most influential in depicting the character. The series not only captured the comedic and adventurous essence of the story, but also delved into the emotional and ethical aspects of the characters, providing a more comprehensive view of Sun Wukong and his companions. The television series was a milestone in the audiovisual representation of Journey to the West and significantly contributed to solidifying Sun Wukong as a cultural icon in China. The popularity of the series endures to this day, with many considering Journey to the West as the definitive adaptation of the story. Having touched on key points for Sun Wukong's success, it's essential to highlight the significant role played by globally renowned actors such as Jackie Chan and Jet Li. Perhaps not immediately apparent, these two actors were instrumental in achieving worldwide success for the Monkey King. Jackie Chan, known for his martial arts prowess and distinctive approach that blends comedy with action, portrayed Sun Wukong in the film The Fearless Hyena, 1979. His unique performance, characterized by astonishing stunts and physical humor, introduced Sun Wukong in a fresh context for the audience. Chan not only showcased the Monkey King's combat skills, but also his playful and charming side. This combination of elements contributed to making Sun Wukong more accessible and appealing to a broader audience. On the other hand, Jet Li portrayed the Monkey King in the film The Forbidden Kingdom, 2008. a cinematic collaboration between China and Hollywood. In this movie, Jet Li brought not only his martial arts expertise, but also a sense of seriousness and mastery that resonated with the epic richness of the original story. The Forbidden Kingdom brought Sun Wukong to a global audience, presenting him as a mythical character in a context that blends elements of Chinese mythology with a Western narrative. Jet Li's interpretation, coupled with the participation of international stars, contributed to the international expansion and recognition of the Monkey King's figure. The 1960s marked a period of expansion for Sun Wukong, as the character began to attract international attention. Films like Monkey Goes West, 1966, directed by Ming Dynasty, explored the comedic side of the story. This lighter approach resonated with broader audiences, making Sun Wukong an iconic character not only in China but also in other Asian countries. During this time, martial arts films also started incorporating elements inspired by Sun Wukong's story, exploring the physical prowess and supernatural abilities of the Monkey King, turning him into a reference not only in Chinese mythology but also in the burgeoning global martial arts genre. The international expansion of the character contributed to his global recognition and placed him in a broader cinematic context. While adaptations continued to maintain traditional elements of the story, such as the journey to the West and the trials faced by the monk Xuanzang, they began to explore lighter and more humorous facets of Sun Wukong's character. The successful journey of Monkey King can be attributed to various captivating factors that have resonated globally. The rich Chinese mythology surrounding Sun Wukong has provided a unique and appealing narrative foundation, filled with fantastical elements, humor, and emotional depth. The adaptability of the Monkey King over the decades, from the early Chinese films to modern international productions and animations, such as God of High School and Dragon Ball Z, has made it accessible and relevant to different generations. Sun Wukong's ability to transcend cultural barriers is reflected in creative reinterpretations that explore not only action and comedy, but also social, cultural, and historical themes. The involvement of prominent actors like Jackie Chan and Jet Li has been crucial in bringing Monkey King's story to global attention, adding layers of charm and authenticity to the character. The collaboration between Chinese cinematography and the international film industry, as seen in movies like The Forbidden Kingdom, has expanded Monkey King's reach and visibility worldwide. The fusion of Chinese mythology with Western narratives has created a global appeal, connecting audiences universally with the cultural richness of Sun Wukong. The resurgence in the last decade through animation and visual effects has taken Monkey King to new heights, captivating audiences of all ages with stunning visual experiences. Concluding this content, what are your thoughts on this presentation? Would you classify it as a good movie? We'll be reading your comments in the comment section. Your opinion is crucial for Movies XD. Don't forget to subscribe to become part of our community and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest releases. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this content. Thank you for making it this far. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.